It has come again. We are talking about the 5-month review of my 2016 Camaro SS. I picked it up September the 2nd. And today I'm just going to go over, the good, the bad, what broke, what didn't. So, recalls. There's been a few recalls. The oil cooler line, which has been fixed. I have a power steering bolt motor recall, which is going in a week and a bit, and I think I might have blown the driver's door speaker. Last couple days it's been making some weird clicking noises and whatnot. Sometimes I think the car's got a squeak to it, and I turn the stereo off and it disappears, so that tells me it's the speaker. So obviously the Bose sound system they put in this unit, not quite as good as they would have you believe, which I expected. It is a Camaro, you're paying less money. That means you're going to get less bells and whistles. You're getting the same LT1 and all that as the Corvette, but clearly not the same componentry inside the car, which is fine. We move on. As far as the car's performance, it has been flawless. Fuel economy has been good. It's not great, it's not bad. As you can tell, this is winter, and with winter you get less fuel economy. The car takes a lot longer to warm up. When it hasn't warmed up yet, it sits and it idles a lot higher and does all that stuff like you would expect. And then, I remote start it while I'm cleaning it off, so it sits there and it might run for a minute before I get in the car. And then we're driving a little bit slower and all that. So it just, everything kind of comes into one and you get less fuel economy. But I'm still doing a lot better than I did in my Envoy, which is very, very good. Because that car broke my heart when I went to the gas station. I would put like 21 gallons in it, and it would cost me like $80. Maybe 90 when gas was up to $1.30 a liter, which was like $5 a gallon. It was costing me like 110. Whereas this car, it's 65 liters or whatever. I'm usually putting in 58 liters of gas, and I'm only spending like $60. And I'm actually getting probably another 80 or 100 kilometers out of the same amount of fuel. Or the same tank. So you're filling it for less, I'm getting more out of it, it's making me happy, and the car is still breaking it. It will reach its peak fuel economy probably in the 20,000 kilometer range. And I know a lot of people have argued with me that motors don't take that long to break in, but modern high performance vehicles like this, they really don't hit their stride until 25,000 K, and that's when you'll see new records set for your best and all that on fuel economy. And I'm speaking from experience, I'm not speaking from what I have read on the forums. This is not the first LT1 in the driveway, it won't be the last LT1 in the driveway, but it is something that I have learned and lived and experienced on cars that are brand new. So, why are we stopping? Nobody around. So, I am very excited to see how that progresses and get back into summer driving, because the fuel economy was definitely better. I'm sitting at, keep getting out of my menus, 12.7 right now on this tank, which is pretty good. That's liters per 100 kilometers. That's probably 22 miles per gallon, 21 miles per gallon in that range. Yeah. And I mean, that's pretty good. My Envoy never did that good. And that was with it in 2-wheel drive. What is the Cadillac doing? I hope you guys... Oh, he's backing up in the middle of the road during a snowfall. I follow. Well, fellas, that's what you don't do while it's snowing. So, the car has not developed any squeaks, rattles. Everything has functioned. My concerns about the windows going up and down have been somewhat laid to rest by a lot of your comments on my Winter Worries video. I do appreciate it because I've never owned a vehicle with these frameless windows. So, I mean, my immediate thought is they're going to freeze and it's not going to work. Because every car I know, the windows are frozen and nobody puts their windows down all winter. How has it been in the snow and the, cold weather? It's been fantastic, actually. Like right now, I'm cruising, and I'm going a little bit slower because I'm approaching. Oh no, he's turning. It's, I mean, I'm doing the speed limits. The roads are snow covered. There's not deep snow or anything, but they are snow covered. And this obviously is not a reputable winter vehicle, so I do play it somewhat safe and conservative and try not to be too crazy about it. Because I don't really want to crash my car. That's not really the goal or the intent, but these tires are doing their job. Stopping is fantastic. This car keeps very true and straight and comes to a very abrupt stop in the snow. And in my own driveway where it's been a little bit deeper, around like the 3 to 4 inch mark, I mean, it just drives around like normal. You wouldn't even know. Whereas the summer tires, obviously, it just sat in one position and spun the entire time, which is just no good. But I am getting quite tired of the winter tires. I'm getting quite tired of the look and just the noise. These are pretty loud winter tires. I'm getting tired of this stuff in the trunk, having my weight back there. I mean, I'm sure it's made a big difference, but having it back there sucks. Every time you open up your trunk, it's full. And I want to work on stuff. The carbon fiber mods that I've been working on and the wraps have not made any progress. It's exactly where it was on my last video. Car sits and lives outside in this every single day, and I only get to work on it when the weather permits, or if my workshop is empty and I can put it in there, I'll put it in there. But that really only happens at Christmas. The rest of the year it's full tilt, so it is what it is. Big thank you to everybody who watched the drone video. I worked quite diligently on that. It was a different project, and it's more or less what I want to make. I want to make more professional level or prosumer quality videos, and not be so much running around with the GoPro and doing all that. I would really like to get my hands on a drone and have more fun with that, because I mean, I've never used a drone. I've never edited footage from a drone until that video. And editing the footage was unbelievable. It was absolutely amazing. I'm going out to the highway here where the road's going to be better because I'm already spinning. So it was unbelievable, the difference. It's like every shot was so good. It's like I didn't even know the car or who was driving or what was going on. I'm just experiencing it while it's happening. And it was pretty special. So that's a big goal. That's a big goal of mine for this summer, is to get my hands on that and make something happen, because I mean, I get bored just always using the GoPro and always having to stand and run around. And I mean, my hip's sore. You tell a guy with a sore hip to go run around, it's like, oh man, I'd do it on my hands better first. But once again, it is what it is. My circumstances are what they are, and we move on. I got my lethal decal. I'm hoping, because the weather sucks and I can't get my car indoors, I might be able to get my trunk storage indoors and get my trunk organizer thing in the back kind of situated and made to look somewhat pretty. I've got 3 or 4 different ideas of what I want to do. I just need to execute them. And one of which I think is my favorite idea, is just very, very time consuming. It requires a lot of little woodwork, staining, varathaning, sanding, staining, varathaning, like just gobs and gobs of work. So I haven't quite decided what I'm going to do, but it is going to be cool. It is going to be multicolored. It is going to have some red in it and some black. And even thinking about doing a plexiglass liner. One thing I've noticed with this car is when you open the trunk, it dumps everything on the trunk inside the car. If it's raining out, like a heavy rain, and there's water pooling on the trunk lid, you open it up and it splashes off the window into the trunk, and if you got snow, it just right into the trunk. So having that there has been a little bit more beneficial than I had originally anticipated. I anticipated storage. I anticipated being able to set small things in my trunk and them not disappear. But to keep all the water out of the carpets, and you know, once the carpets are wet, it goes down and sits in the body. I mean, to keep all that out of there has been quite nice. Something I would strongly recommend. So that's going to be another aspect. Is I think it might help the longevity of the car. And I don't know. I'm more or less just talking at this point because I don't really know how this car is going to hold up or handle it, what it's going to do. I'm just going to share it with you guys as it happens, and we'll see how she does. So I'm going to leave you guys with some shots of the car in the snow and some drone footage because I loved it so much. I'm going to try to share it as much as possible. If you haven't already checked out the video, it would mean a lot to me if you could. Smash a like button on it. Give me a hand. It always means an absolute ton. So, until next time, take care and enjoy your cars.